Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It's episode 58 and today we're starting things off up on top of our newly renovated, freshly cleared out area of the base. So as you guys know, off in the distance over there, currently out of render distance because of how massive my base is, we have got the farming area with the mob farm and also the sugarcane farm, and this is also going to be part of the farming district, and obviously we had to clear out the water so that we could put the farms in it because redstone and water don't particularly mix very well. I've actually just realised that throughout the entirety of the previous episode of Hermitcraft, I kept saying that I was going to tell you what I was going to be building in the new farming module, and I was hyping it up, getting everyone excited, and then I totally forgot to tell you. It's going to be a villager breeder. And a trading hall. The trading hall part is very important. Anyway, aside from that, I need to repair up some of my tools, and the Guardian farm was being ridiculously slow. So, hopefully, we can get all fixed up. These guys should be dying, shouldn't they? I don't know what I'm doing. Right, now that I'm all fully kitted up, it's time to actually start work on today's Hermitcraft episode. And plan number one is, well, we've got a lot of cleaning to do. Like, a lot of clearing. And the first thing that needs clearing is all of the sand on the inside of this area. For those of you who were wondering, I'm sure some of you were a little bit confused at the start of this episode. No, this stuff is not going to be staying. This was literally just to help me out with the sponging, because obviously you can't just sponge an open area of water. But it does have to go. We need to remove every single block of it. Thankfully, because I made it out of sand, it should be relatively simple. So I'm just going to fly on through this. And before all of you start stressing out down in the comment section, don't worry, I'm not actually wasting any of the resources for once. These things are not going to be despawning because sand is very, very valuable. Having 2 double chests of it is awesome because, of course, pretty much the entirety of my base is made out of glass. Honestly, this just seems to be never ending. Every single time I go through the sand, I think to myself, oh, I must be nearing the end now, but there's just more. This never-ending waffle of sand. And to top it all off, my shovel has run out of durability on probably about the last 30 bits of sand. And the Guardian farm is, for some reason, really being slow again. I'm gonna chance it. We've got 49 durability left. And there we go. After a fairly big clear-up operation, we have got a large, completely empty space up at the top of the base. So that's that side. That there is what this side is sort of going to look like in the future, hopefully. This is seriously one of my favourite builds. Like, this area right here, I think is epic. And hopefully, we can kind of match that with this in terms of awesomeness. Now, as far as actual builds are concerned, obviously we're going to be doing the village breeder and then we're going to have the trading hall underneath it. And this trading hall is going to be pretty huge. I want to make sure that it's absolutely massive so that we can get plenty of villagers in here so that we can do plenty of villager trading. But before we start with anything like that, I think there's a few other bits that I kind of want to clean up. Now, Exuma has told me that there is something fun to do up here during the daytime. I mean, is it the views? The views are pretty nice. But other than that, I can't really think of much else. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular that's really catching my attention. I mean, it could be this. Is this fun? Oh, it doesn't feel that fun. No, that wasn't that fun either. I think I found what the fun thing is. Mobs can spawn up here. Is that fun? I don't feel like that's fun. I feel like that's just scary, Exuma. Look, they're rubbish mobs as well. Terrible mobs. Awful mobs spawn up here. They barely function. Now that we've had some fun, I think we should get rid of this fun, thing from the sky. And I'm going to do it in the form of a third-person time-lapse. That'll be fun. So in today's time-lapse chat, I'm going to do something that I haven't done for a very long time that a lot of you used to take the mick out of me for, and that is talk about a video that is on the filming channel, because today I just released probably my favourite video I've ever done. I really put my heart and soul into this one, and to give you like the full backstory of this, DJI sent me an email about 2 weeks ago saying that they have got a new product that they're releasing And do I want to check it out, get a pre-production model, and basically do one of the videos that launches alongside the product? And of course, I turned around and was like, yes, absolutely, that sounds like the best thing ever. So they sent over a Phantom 4 Professional Plus Black Edition drone. Now, this was one of the only ones in the country. It was actually under non-disclaimer agreement, so I couldn't talk about it with anyone, and I couldn't really show it to anyone either. But it is their Phantom 4 Professional, which is like their top-of-the-line Phantom range camera, which films in 4K at 100 megabytes a second, which is pretty delicious. It's the same bitrate as my Sony a7R II, like my main camera that I use, which means that you get plenty of detail even in things like trees and leaves and just plantations and things that are off in the distance. You still maintain detail in it. It's not compressed. Well, it is compressed, but it's not as compressed as something like the DJI Mavic, which when you're filming forests and things can end up looking like a bit of like a green mush, which is a bit of a shame. So the Phantom 4 Professional is honestly been the best thing in the world to use. I've loved every second of it. I mean, seriously, I am so impressed, and it looks awesome in black. It's like a little stealth bomber. It's incredible. It seriously is incredible, and I am overjoyed with how the video came out. I sent it off to the guys at DJI. They seem to really like it as well. They like the stuff that I've done, which is always a good thing, and it will have released today. So check it out. There'll be a link on the screen and also down in the description. Please check it out. That would really mean the world to me. Anyway, let's pop back onto the Hermitcraft server. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Okay. I actually don't know how I'm gonna get up there. I landed on the Guardian. Oh gosh, not now, not now, not now! Not now! Please, not now! I hope we're safe here. Thankfully, I have found my elytra. They were lying on the floor. Now I just have to go up to this thing and try and find all the other items. I can see some stuff over there. I think that might be sand. This is so frustrating. It was one of those deaths where I feel like I probably shouldn't have died. Like, I didn't hit the ground that hard. Anyway, I think I've got everything that's worth having. Nothing important, he says. Nothing important. 13 sponges. My word, I would have been frustrated if I had lost those. Anyway, let's go grab some TNT. I just recorded for, I don't know how long, at 10 frames a second again. I told myself I would never record a time-lapse at 10 frames a second ever again after it happened. But then today I'm running really low on disk space due to the fact that I have all of the films and clips on my computer, which meant that I had to record the time-lapse at 10 frames a second, otherwise I wouldn't be able to record this episode, and I forgot! I forgot again! Well, this thing was cleared out. I cleared it out using TNT. It looked absolutely amazing. I did all of the glass with TNT. I managed to save all of my items. What else happened? I can't even remember. It was all really exciting though. It was great. Anyway, I'm a little bit sad now. So I think, well, I just don't know. I guess while I'm clearing things out, I should probably clear out 2 other things in my base. The spoon counter, which has now been fully filled up, and also should go in a different location because I feel like this isn't the perfect spot for it. So we'll put it elsewhere, and also the Guardian. The Guardian should go as well. I'm down in the dumps. I must say, it is quite nice getting rid of all the clutter from around the base, because I feel like the base has had some clutter for quite some time now. We've been doing this gradually throughout the episodes, like over the past couple of weeks, and now it's looking like super minimal. There's barely anything going on. I need more clutter. And that is that. Everything is all gone. This place is looking great. Okay, next thing that we need to do in today's Hermitcraft episode could potentially be a bit of a risky one. We need to get a villager into this area over here. I haven't even really thought about how I'm going to do it. I have no idea how long it's going to take. Iskal has given me free access to his gold farm, but I cannot for the life of me remember where the gold farm is. Is it over by his base? Okay, I think I'm there. I think I'm there. Oh, okay. Right. Now I need to try and remember how to use this thing. Oh, I don't really know. I gotta say, this probably is one of the most satisfying things to use. I mean, I've been using it for a little while now. I've got all sorts of gold down at the bottom there. I've just checked. But... oh, I could probably repair my shovel while I'm at it. Hold on. Oh, I should probably explain. The reason that I'm over here is because I need to make powered rails, which obviously involve a whole bunch of gold. So let's just have a look here. So you can't make blocks of gold. Wow, this thing's been very efficient. Okay, so that's that. And then that's that. And that's that. Sweet. Okay. Huge success. Bit of a progress update for you guys. So I've run the minecart rail from the community trading area, which I built ages ago. Absolutely ages ago. Near my dirt hut. And that runs all the way across over into my nether portal. And I think that's kind of where I'm going to be going for the time being. So I'm going to have to try my best to push some villagers along this, not get blown up by ghasts, and just try and make them survive. This is kind of the plan here. So the first issue is that the villager breeder that I have here doesn't seem to have produced any villagers. I was expecting to have like a whole bunch of them here. So we might have to take them from the system itself, which is fine, that's no problem. But these guys... okay, so yeah, we need brown coats. Yeah, that's easy. Right, here goes. First test. We have got... Timmy? I feel like maybe Timmy might be someone's villager. Okay, this one, farmer. Okay, we're gonna send him through. Dude, no! No! Oh, gosh. No! Oh. Okay. Fine. Another farmer. Good. Okay. Let's sort this dude out. Alright, so we need to have a block here to make sure that he doesn't just flop through and take loads of damage. This one is on the way. We may have lost. We lost that. Thank goodness we didn't send Timmy through. That would have hurt me too much. But this guy, he's slowly making his way across. I've got a good feeling about this. Maybe not such a good feeling. Okay, so the villager's gone through into the nether. That's all good, but I can't get him into a... I just can't get him into the minecart for the life of me. Okay, here we go. Minecart. Do not... oh, it is so frustrating. Okay, minecart. In. Go. Go, go, go. Yes, we are on the money here. No, I've run out of food and he's traveling off. Okay, we've kind of built like a half pipe here, so he's just going to be cruising up and down Tony Hawk style, I guess. Where'd my villager go? So he's not doing Tony Hawk style. He's jetted off somewhere. Oh, how did you get over there? How are you... This is just... how have you still got momentum? Oh, I knew it just wouldn't go smoothly. I knew it. This guy, he does not... he does not want to get in the nether portal. And there's now a ghast. I heard a ghast. Stop! Where are you getting your speed from? Seriously? Finally, we have got one through into this area here. I can't remember how many I need. I have a feeling, though, it's 8. 9. I think it's 9. Oh, boy. How have you ended up over there? Seriously, I give up on villagers sometimes. I mean, okay, so I've got this second guy here. Now we just need to try and get him in a minecart, which is easier said than done. Okay, so that's 2. But I mean, in the length of time it takes to go through a portal, you just never know where the villager's going to end up. did it! These guys are here. We absolutely nailed it. We have got 9 villagers in total. I hope that's the right number. I mean, I seriously do. Right, okay, what we're going to have to... We're going to quickly pop through back into the nether. I'm going to remove all of the minecart rails that I've kind of traced through the entire nether. Because I feel like... Yeah, maybe some of the hermits might complain about that. There is some interesting stuff happening on the Hermitcraft server right now. Impulse seems to be killing it. No way can you see that. You can see the enchantments that someone else is using. That's... Is that a thing? Hopefully this should mean no angry hermits about the fact that they've got a railroad going right the way across the front of the nether hub. That was pretty ugly. I almost forgot to take it out. Kind of glad that I did. And now it is time for me to lag out my entire base area. And 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Fantastic. 10 frames a second. I love it. We only have one firework rocket left. And we've made it. What a champion. Okay, I'm going to stay up here for a while. I'm back on the server and everything has gone horribly wrong. The funny thing is that I was planning on saying that anyway, but I've logged in onto the server and I'm dead. Like, I was planning on saying everything has gone horribly wrong because everything has gone horribly wrong. But I'm dead. How am I dead? This doesn't make any sense to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm on my way back to the base. I should probably explain why everything has gone horribly wrong outside of the fact that I'm dead. I mean, that's a big horribly wrong, but there's other things that have gone horribly wrong. Number one is that my AFK session totally failed. I mean, it failed harder than I expected, but it did totally fail in the fact that I got kicked for some bizarre reason. It was like my actual computer kicked me. It was like my local host decided to kick me from the server. All very strange. At least these guys are still here. That's definitely a positive. Anyway, aside from that as well, is I have some bad news regarding Benji. As you guys know, I kind of mentioned this in a recent episode of Hermitcraft. In fact, the previous episode of Hermitcraft, that Benji isn't doing too well. Unfortunately, he's doing extra not well today. So I'm actually going to have to head off to the vet and try my best to... well, I guess sort him out because he's a little bit distressed right now. Now, sadly, because I have no idea how long that's going to take, I don't think I'm going to be able to build the villager breeder in today's Hermitcraft episode. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Which I do agree is a real shame, but it's either between, well, oh my word. Well, it wasn't a total failure. That's a massive success. Good heavens, someone needs to stop this sugarcane farm. That's probably why my computer kicked me. It's like you're becoming too powerful. Yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of between actually getting a Hermitcraft episode out or potentially not getting a Hermitcraft episode out. And I will choose getting a Hermitcraft episode out every single time. I just don't understand what could possibly have happened here. How could I possibly have died? There's absolutely no way. How could I have died? I was stood up there. Did I get blown off by the wind? Like... Well, I've lost all my items. That's just brill. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. And just to make me feel a little bit happier in this situation, please check out the latest film that I literally just posted on the filming channel. It's so good. Honestly, I could cry a bit.